This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com. Hi, this is Muscle for Two Lined Music Hut, and this is another edition of the Entertainment Report podcast. And tonight, we have a special guest in the building. We have celebrity hosts. We have Mr. Links in the Street. You know who we have in the building tonight? We have Linky Links. What's going on, brother?
Wagwan!
Yeah.
Brilliant! So I put on my darker shades for that interview here, cause
it's too bright. It's brilliant, right?
It's brilliant. Manners and respect.
What's going on, big boss?
Thank you so much for having me.
You're good?
You know what I mean? You don't know, it's all about the entertainment report, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So
welcome to the
full
podcast.
fledged. Yes, I love the podcast. I love the movements.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As I said before, from day 0.0001.
Yeah.
You give me the support and the
It's
love.
always love. When you meet somebody and they're giving you the same vibe,
Yeah.
you always big them up. It's
Natural.
always love. You know what I mean?
Natural.
And that's what it is. So, Links, let's go back to the beginning.
Right.
How did you get your name, Linky Links?
Linky Links, the girls and cup of drinks.
Yeah.
All right. It was actually given to me by my Pepsi coach. So Pepsi is a league in Jamaica, high school, under 13.
Yeah.
So they said I was a general at the midfield position.
Yeah.
Playing soccer / football.
Okay.
So my coach gave me that name, the Linky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I became the Linky. The links to all links.
Yeah.
And then some people call me Linky, some people call me Links.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And sometimes we just merge it and just say Linky Links. You know what I mean? Because it connect.
Yeah.
And then some have all links to everybody. So I say, the man say, yo, I'm going to talk to that man there from, yo, just call Linky, man. Linky know where there.
He has the link to the links.
Yeah. So
Linky
I guess the
Links.
thing that.
Yeah. So I guess it's from football, soccer days. Is where you got
Exactly.
it. So that's where I guess you were playing a lot of soccer back then.
Yeah, man. Like, football was actually my first real love.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Where me eat, sleep,
Yeah.
breathe football.
Yeah.
Yes, man. So, I love football at a tender age. From about 7, 8, I realized I had the talent. And, yeah, I executed. I want to, let's say, playing under 13 in high school. I was only 10, going to be 11.
Okay.
And I was a captain for that team.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I captained every team leading all the way up till I was about 17, 18. So even the likes of former reggae boy Ricardo Fuller, that plays used to play in UK and also played for the reggae boys. I was his captain and a good, you know what I mean, a good friend of mine as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, the football, it actually bring me to Canada too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
That was your thing.
yes.
You know what I mean? Your first thing before you got into anything was sports, especially football.
Yeah. You play cricket too?
Yeah.
Cricket,
Okay.
yes. Yeah, man.
So you're all around it.
Yes, cricket, I don't think that. I must say, like, back in the days where I'm from, Waterford, St. Catherine, Jamaica, where we don't really have much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we have to make use of everything we have.
Sure.
So we usually have the rubbish bin cover.
Yeah.
We'll make cricket bat to bowl a ball. You know what I mean? We have football that we play every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have a little basketball that we play as we got older. We become more familiar with the basketball. But when we were younger, it was straight football and cricket.
For sure.
And track and field.
Yeah.
Yes, so big up Waterford.
Yeah.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah. You're all around there like that.
Yes, man, most definitely.
All right. So how did you go from the sports field to the media house? Where was that transition there?
That transition, I think that transition was always in me. Whereas being a captain at so young, me not always a leader.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People always look up to me and look towards me for direction and stuff like that and kind of guide them certain way. And I think I'm always one who always entertain people.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I know to grab your ears and grab your attention. You know what I mean? So I had that in me from a young, tender age. But where it originally transit, where it actually started taking place was when a good friend of mine, soccer player to Riot Gigs.
Yeah.
I want to let's say around these time to a couple years ago, 2011, if I'm not lying, 2010, where he hosted he kept a Halloween party at his house.
Okay.
I'm just take the mic.
Yeah.
And just start act like me a DJ and everybody a laugh and me a entertain for the whole night.
Yeah.
And he just called me like 2 days after and said, Linky, me I do an internet show like 106 on Park.
Yeah.
I needed to host it. You're the host.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
I'm in a itch.
Yeah.
And that was the party was the Saturday, and he told me that on the Sunday.
Yeah.
And we started filming on the Wednesday. So I just went in there, and the rest is history.
Yeah. And you had no prior experience, no really vibe for it. It was just something, I guess, he seen.
Yeah.
And then you said, okay, let's go for it. You tried it and it worked.
Exactly. So that's what I said. I think it was something instilling on me from a tender age where I love entertainment, I love being in front of the camera.
That's
and
your
all
thing.
these things. Yes, man.
What was the name of that show there again?
Chatty Wednesday. Chatty Wednesday.
Yes. Of course. You had your co-host there.
My co-host, Nikki Hype.
Nikki Hype, of course.
Nikki, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Like anything what I'm doing, like even then, I'm always like include Nikki.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because me and I have the chemistry that we're in front of the camera and when we're behind the mic, like that's one person we can say.
Yeah.
The connection did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I have a big up Nikki. I called her probably like, I did like a couple of episodes, probably like 5 or 6 episodes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I realized that I'm a novice, I'm kind of young. Yeah. That's what I say. So I said, balance it back up, I'm call you Nikki. You know what I mean? And also, at that particular time, I wanted to create that 106 and Park
energy.
Vibes. You know what I mean?
Right,
and you'd have the AJ and the free. And so I get that little vibe. So Nikki she fit in really, really well. And, you know, take it from this. So it never really, it lasted for about like 2 or 3 years because we did a Charity Awards. And, and you know, it was a good little vibe, a good little run.
Yeah.
Prepare me for now.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's where you really learn the business.
Exactly.
No, but that's amazing there that even your early episodes, were they recorded video or they were just audio? The early before
they were
Nikki?
recorded videos.
Yeah.
Videos. It was because it was like you could go online and watch us live.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was like we sat on a couch.
Yeah.
And the guests would come in and sit on the couch and we interview them. Me and Nikki, and we had our mics here and we'll talk. And, you know, it was a good little vibes.
Okay.
That whole 106 and Park settings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like our video. I could actually go on a computer and see it.
Yeah. And this started in 2011.
Yeah, about 2011.
Yeah, that's a while ago. This was before all of this podcast, internet stuff really took off.
Exactly.
And I mean, so you were a pioneer. Yeah. You and Ryan Giggs, right?
Ryan Giggs, man. Big up Giggs. Anyway, I'm the real general.
And then I guess that died down after a while. And then how did Links in the Street come around now?
And, you know, the funniest thing, I forwarded that to my mother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She passed in 2014.
Okay.
You know, 2004, what you know? 2018, yeah. She passed 2014. Mm-hmm. She always said to me, Duyan, you need to do something by yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Do your own thing.
Yeah.
Not depend on nobody.
Yeah.
But I'm like, honestly, he's a team player.
100%.
And like basically like the whole soccer thing coming up, I'm always around team. My friend them I grew up with.
Yeah.
I'm family orientated, so I was about team. So if you keep something, I'm saying I come about to come help you. There's something there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when time had come for me to part ways with Chatty Wednesday, I sat down and I think, you know what I mean, what I need to do.
Yeah.
Like, God, I enjoy doing this. You know what I mean? Even if I'm not getting $1, I enjoy doing it. You know what I mean?
Like that vibe. You felt at home again.
Exactly. So I brought that entity, like people that come from work and look forward for Chatty. Yo, Linky funny, you know, Linky. You know what I mean? So people look forward, people inbox me and see me on the road and, you know, I feel appreciate me and say, you know what, yes, at least I make an impact. As long as I make an impact on one person.
Yeah. You're doing good.
I'm good. Yeah. That make me happy. So I sit back and I think, and my mother house, I said, do your own thing. Do your own thing. And I think. And I call up Dre Barrett.
Okay.
I will never forget this. I call up Dre Barrett from a city and I say, Dre, what do you think about making the link or links in the street?
Yeah.
I must say, Linky. Links in the streets. I said, no, man, making the link. I'm going to give the whole concept what me I do and thing. And then I started to abbreviate it. I said, no, Linky, man, I like the links in the street.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, all right, then I'm going to run it by somebody else. I don't even remember who it was, my mother or my virgin. You probably know him from Just Supreme Wonder.
Yeah.
Yes,
sure.
you know what I mean? A good friend of mine. I'm running. I said, no, man, links in the streets, man. And links in the streets, basically, it wasn't even what we are right now. We're links in Litz Radio. We were just links in the street where I'll go around and interview people, do funny stuff. I'll have my mic and have Mookie Media and Jay Barrett. Yeah. They will be on the camera doing their thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And they will do the editing and stuff like that.
So it wasn't a a format like how it is right now. It didn't start that way.
No.
Yeah.
It started with me going in the streets.
Yeah.
So I am Links and I'm in the streets.
Okay, makes sense.
You know what I mean? And I would go to Spanish clubs, interview some Spanish people.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Some people from South Africa. You probably know them, Umoja.
Yep.
The dancers.
Yep.
They came here. I interviewed them. I did a Links in the streets with them in on the Rocks years ago. If you go on YouTube, you see it. MC Bunde was there.
Yeah.
It was a good vibe, you know what I mean? And people actually love it and thing. But again, at that particular time, I was still learning, and I was also Mookie and Dre was behind the camera helping me out and stuff like that, and I appreciate them and I thank them so much for giving me that start.
Yeah.
But there comes a time where at the end of the day, Muscle want to do film thing, me want to do my thing, you know what I mean? So I had to go back and think again and reshuffle it now, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then that's how I come up with the Litz Radio.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, then I need to do something where I'm not really too depending on somebody to come in the streets with me. Now video me, so I decided I'm going to try a little radio station, internet thing, and
and then that's where everything took off. So when you say Links Radio, is it you're more or less focused on one show, or you have several shows under that title there?
All right, Muscle. As I said to you before, I get the exclusive, the real thing.
All right.
Our podcast, I keep it 100. Honestly, my whole vision, because when I do something, I have a long-term vision. I have a long-term goal. And starting Litz Radio, I started with Street Talk, which is my show.
100%.
You know what I mean? And I just wanted to entertain people and keep in the media field. Couple months after I get a job back for Nicky again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We hit it off and we start doing things, we start getting the buzz in the streets and everything there. But my long-term goal, to answer your question, was I wanted to actually have my own radio station, starting from the internet, moving forward to the radio station. And God makes something happen that I actually met the owner of G98.7, Mr. Fitzroy Garden.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I saw him and I asked him for a minute of his time, and he actually gave me an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
So we sat there and we reason, and him tell me the do's and the don'ts and the ins and the outs and what to talk about and whatever the case may be. And I really appreciate that time that he took and the knowledge that he shared with me based on the fact that that's Mr. G, that G98.7.
You know what I mean? Is the man here.
Yeah, so him actually shared that with me, and from that, decided say, I'm going to do it. So my whole thing was to have numerous shows on the radio station.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Street Talk is a success where, as you know, every artist are flying from Jamaica or wherever, them come through the studio and do the interview, you know what I mean? And I developed now, so I start farm a team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I start farm a team, and again, everybody have to do their own thing, because remember, I say it's not a peer. People have volunteered them time. And I have to be the bigger person, and I can't be selfish. I have to respect you. You know what I mean? So if I say, Linky, I can't come this week, I really and truly, I really want that, because I have my vision.
Yeah.
But if I can't come this week, if I need you, I can't vex.
Yeah, everybody, because it's a volunteer thing, everybody doesn't have the same drive, the same passion, the same vision that you have. So you got to understand where they're coming from. Yeah. So
my long-term goal is also to have Litz Radio around 24/7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm like somebody like you. I'm a good friend of mine in the UK said to me, Links, do the podcasting. You know what I mean? You love chat. You love chat. So let's do your podcast, because podcast is what's in right now. And you know, as my brother, and you always give me that encouragement, and I see that you're doing your podcast, and you reach out, boy, Linky, I love what you do.
Yeah.
So I say, you know what, I love what Musla do. Musla inspire me. Come on, me not tell me to do the podcasting, but as you said, from January up until, you know what I mean?
It's a different vibe,
I'm saying, you know what? I'm stepping into that world.
Yeah.
And give it a try. So look out for that podcast with me, you know what I mean?
All right. Do you have a direction with it yet? Is it still going to be Street Talk, or you're still playing with the idea right now?
You know, actually, this is an exclusive, because anything before I talk out of my mouth, I like to write it down.
Yeah.
And I like to do my research.
Yeah.
And I have a little book on write down my things. I mean,
okay.
You know what I mean? So I have a direction that I'm going with it, where it's going to be streamed on Litz Radio.
Okay.
But I'm still going to have the podcasting, meaning that, because I travel a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm celebrity host, I know a celebrity. So, perfect example, the other day they had the G20 T20 Cricket League.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A good friend of mine, Chris Gill.
We see it all the time. All the time. Big him up all the time. You know what I mean? Guys are always hanging out.
People would always love to hear him, be around him and stuff like that. So I said to myself, I'm around these celebrities all the time. So why not just walk with my laptop and my mic?
Yeah.
And me and them sitting in a reason.
Yeah.
The same thing with Assassin. Agents are going to come up and me I drive him around, me and him around, me and him apart. Spice likewise, you know what I mean? So people that love to hear what I'm have to say, you know what I mean? Hear a difference, but and they don't really get that close up with the artist in terms of on a personal level. And I'm trying to do that for the black community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
100%
I think that's the direction I'm going in where the podcast is concerned. We're more mobile. The internet radio is mobile.
Yeah.
But where the podcast is where, as you could see, your record,
you
see every time that you post it out and everything.
Yeah, you just have a weekly schedule. If it's weekly, monthly, daily, whatever way you want to post it out and get it out from there. And when you have access to a lot of artists, a lot of time you're living your life. So in your head, you think it's normal, but 90% of people have no clue what you're seeing, talking to, having a conversation. A lot of times when we see an artist, it's because they have to promote something. What if we just sat down and had a conversation with them?
Exactly.
And see what's in their head, where they're going, that's really what it is. A lot of times when they come to, you interview a lot of them on Street Talk. When they come, it's to promote the show, to promote a party that they're at or something. What if you had nothing to promote? And we just said, come, let's have a conversation. See what's on your mind. That's a totally different dynamic.
And funny enough, some of them have a lot to talk about.
A lot.
Yes, believe it or not. As much as you see them in that superstar role, they have a lot to talk about. They want to get off of their chest. So I think the whole podcast, who invent podcasts? Or nobody. Yes, man.
It gives them a good platform.
Most definitely.
So let's talk about Street Talk. All right. How long would you say you've been running Street Talk right now?
Street Talk, I've been doing it for 3.5 years.
3.5 years. Yeah. So would you say you did probably over 100 interviews?
Wow. More than that.
More than that.
Way more than that. Way more than that. Some nights I'm doing 3, 4. Yeah. I remember 52 weeks in the year. And honestly, like my first year, I never missed a Thursday.
Okay.
Even when I'm in Jamaica, I stream live from from Triple Century. Yeah. Because I'm the brand ambassador for Triple Century.
Okay.
Chris Gill, restaurant, sports bar in Jamaica. Yeah. And I also did a live streaming in Waterford from the Gaza.
Okay.
So that episode was, I think it was called Life Before and After the Incarceration of Vybz Kartel.
Okay.
So basically I went back to where I'm from and we had people, the MP of the area, a couple of politicians came through, Version came through, a couple of the artists came through and they spoke on Vybz Kartel and people in the neighborhood spoke on how he affected the neighborhood before when he was there and what it's like now since he left. Yeah, so I used to carry literally the Street Talk on the road. Yeah. You know what I mean? But through the fact that the radio station has grown and I have other shows on the, so I can't really take up my laptop and go. You know what I mean? And I call and I ask people to fill in for me. Yeah. I ask Kate to fill in for me from time to time. When Nikki was there, Nikki would fill in for me from time to time. So that's the thing there.
That's what, So, okay, so you're saying you did way over 100 interviews. Yes. Okay, so let's get into some juicy facts here.
Right.
All right? Who would you say gave you your best interview and why?
Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn. Must have some of the archives, man. There's some of the archives.
One that sticks out to you, it's like, yes.
You know, one interview I could say that actually surprised me. Like, that person was really down to earth.
Yeah.
Was the Morgan Heritage family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I spoke to a couple of them and they were like down to earth, like real down to earth. You know what I mean? That interview was vibesy. It was nice, you know what I mean? So Morgan Heritage, you know what I mean? Even Nesbeth.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Razor B always fun.
Yeah.
Even if we're in the studio, I stay so.
Yeah.
And from Razor B company show, it's a different atmosphere. The vibes just different.
Yeah,
you know
altogether.
What I mean? I interviewed Spice. Spice full of vibes though.
Yeah.
Whole heap of people.
Yeah.
Whole heap. I interviewed Massacre, Jamil.
Okay.
I interviewed Conscience was
Yeah.
A-OK. You know, this was a very good one. Sizzler. I will never forget that interview.
You did a Sizzler one also.
Sizzler Kalonji interview was brilliant.
Yeah.
Sizzler never want to come off of the phone.
Right.
He spoke about judgment. He had like, you know, so Sizzler, I could say is one of the top 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going to put Razor B up the car. Razor B full of vibes.
Yeah.
And I think one of the most historical in terms of comical and laughter and fun, Macca Diamond came in the studio one time.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember, she did a stage show where a wig fell off. So
yes.
So
the MC pulled it off by accident.
Exactly. So we were in the studio talking about the music playing, everybody have vibes and thing. And for some reason, Macca does take off her wig. And it never stopped there. Nikki took off her wig too. So, so the thing was just mad in the studio. So that was one of my best time in the studio.
Yeah.
And as for interview, I would say, Sizzler.
What were some of the topics that you guys touched on that made that one so memorable?
You know what Sizzler spoke about? Things that was happening in Augustown where the youths are concerned.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was talking about also where the music is going.
Yeah.
Where they're not really talking much about culture anymore. At that time, I think Gage had come out to that song and I'm dug in your throat, girl.
Yes. So he really had a lot to speak about.
Yes. So Sizzler went in on that interview. There was a next very, very, very exclusive interview I did with a multi-platinum artist by the name of Omni or Oni.
Yeah. Omni. Yes, he did. Oh man, I'm going blank.
I think I'm in love with a cheerleader.
Yes, cheerleader. Yes.
I did a brilliant interview with him as well. You know what I mean? So that was a brilliant one. Yeah. But Sizzler spoke about a lot of cultural things back then. But as we go along, we still remember no more.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay, so then since we're talking about the best, who gave you a really hard time? Probably one of your worst interviews, even if it was an interview that never came out. You just couldn't vibe with this person.
You know, honestly, all right, because I'm going to do my interview muscle. I don't really allow what that person vibe is to define or lead my interview. Yeah. Because my first studio was actually in the basement of my house.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And people come in the house and say, a basement and whatever.
Yeah.
Likewise, when I was doing Chatty, because I was in my friend's house, Ryan's house. So I did Oliver Samuels one time. And this is after the show, my friend had told me this, right? So Oliver come in and I say, what kind of place this man, you can't man come? And them knows that them, you know? So based upon his face and his reaction, I see some kind of, you know? But as I said, from a younger age, I know how to break the ice.
Yeah, to bring it back.
Yeah, so... Talking to him in the interview, just polish it back out. So Oliver was a very difficult one.
Yeah.
Massacre was a very difficult one.
Okay. Why would you say that?
Massacre is like they're a lot more gangster thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like straight face and gangster thing.
It was no jokey.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, when we and Ding Dong, I interviewed Ding Dong too, and Ding Dong kind of.
Okay.
But when we finish,
everything
in my dance and the studio, and the vibes was right. You know what I mean? So it was just one of them things. But I would say probably those 3 more challenging. You know what I mean? But again, I really allow for them vibes to lead the interview.
You're the captain of the ship. You lead the interview, whether it's one individual or a group.
Most definitely.
You definitely lead the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who do you have on your hit list? Who is it that you haven't done an interview with that you really want to do one with?
You know, I haven't done an interview with Bounty Killer.
Number 1 artist on my hit list right now.
You know
Number 1.
And I think it's possible. I can get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was set up for me one time, but I don't know what happened. But honestly, I like, this is how I operate, Muscle.
Yeah.
I don't really worry about certain things because I know when it's my time to interview that person, it happened.
Yeah.
I remember years ago when I just started, I tried to get Spice.
Yeah.
And I was getting the runarounds. I'm just humble.
Yeah.
And I've lived to see me and Spice becomes good friend.
I've seen it many times. I've seen pictures and videos.
You know what I mean? So me and her are par straight. Mm-hmm. And when she come here, she don't leave me. Mm-hmm. She want me around her 24/7. So Bounty Killer, even Beenie Man is my idol as an artist growing up.
Yeah.
And I go to Jamaica, me and Chris Gillapar, and Chris introduced me to Beenie Man, and that was it.
Yeah.
I go, I think a Jamaican named the Contenders.
Okay.
We do the boxing. It's a boxing thing.
I seen that. I think that was last year before.
Yeah.
Yes.
It happened every year.
Okay.
So the Contenders, and I brought Links in the Streets there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That. So I interviewed Beanie Man there, and him said, "Oh, it's not your time." Cause a little slang though, me and him like for them hear that he knows say me, and from me him say me know say him. You know what I mean? So Beanie Man as my idol as an artist growing up, you see that right now we are merging.
Yeah.
So I've grown to know that in this business, even if you try off our artists, we get them and I get them. No worry, man.
Just wait.
Just go and put in the work. Because I'm going to earbud.
Just wait.
Like I'm earbud, muscle 2 line.
Yeah.
So it work.
That's how it always goes because, again, as you said, Rodney is my number one artist I want to sit down with.
Right.
He has so much history. It would be amazing. You know what I mean? If you look behind you, look on the wall, that's a picture of him right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Bunty I want to sit down with him. So, Rodney, if you hear this.
Yeah, we're going to send the podcast on. Yeah, man. We're going to send the podcast
number one artist I want to sit down with.
Yep.
You know what I mean? How about any international artist? Who is it that you would want to sit down with also?
You know, for me, it doesn't matter. Anyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't know. There's something about me where I wouldn't even say, some people say they're not frightened.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it's not frightened. But me as a person, I look at you as a human being on all levels.
Like anybody else.
Whether you're a millionaire or a sufferer, like that's how I look at every human being. So it's very few superstars or celebrities that I would be like, yo, oh my God, that is, you know what I mean? And there's nothing to take away from that, but it's just how I am.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean? Like, Shaq is one of my favorite growing up.
Okay.
LeBron is one of my favorite right now.
Right now.
You know what I mean? Growing up, Jim Carrey was one of my favorite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So these people, I'm like, I love to really meet them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But every other celebrity who do them thing and big, I would love to interview. Anyone call me, take them. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's how I am. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But on a different note, where even Vybz Kartel himself, knowing that me and Vybz Kartel grew up together and play a ball together and stuff like that. And
okay, hold on. You're skipping over this.
okay over there?
Okay.
Yeah, it's the camera.
With the, with...
What if you just, good? Yeah.
You just glossed over... Because I know you and Kartel came from the same area, but I didn't know that you guys were connected or you were around the same time he was. You know what I mean? Give us some insights with Mr. Vybz Kartel.
Wow. You know, the funny thing is that, you know, a lot of people, as you, even you yourself know me as a radio person, an MC, as a host.
Yeah.
Quick story. ISIS. I went to do a Links in the Streets with Ayactian at a hotel. And ISIS see me, and a lot of people in the lobby are waiting for cut dub plate.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay so I wait and for going to do my interview with Actian. And ISIS like, yo, no make Linky chicken, you know.
Yeah.
No make Linky chicken, simple so. Them man that thing loud. So I say, yo, where am I talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I say, yo.
Yeah.
So I think they might tell Fire Kids Teen or somebody, I think a squad might tell them, I say, yo, me go to Jamaica.
Yeah.
And my virgin bring me around Vybz Kartel if you make me know it's a cartel. I'm an artist from Canada.
Yeah.
And the first thing come out of Kartel mouth.
Yeah.
You know the baller when you Linky?
Yeah.
And I say, baller?
Yeah.
No, me no baller name Linky. I say, but no, I radio person name Linky. No, I host name Linky. I say, no, man.
Yeah.
Baller. Linky, baller.
Yeah.
Linky. If lose on him, I.
Yeah.
I say, no, some other man, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I was like, yo, Linky thing up, Vybz Kartel, rate them money.
Yeah.
Them money are the done, way. So, me and Vybz Kartel grew up not per se close, but he live in a waterfall, me live a fourth and live a fifth.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, we usually cross path where ball play and them thing there, but as I got older, you know, we heal each other and thing, but the mutual respect developed over the years.
Yeah.
Because I used to keep a thing a waterfall him early Mondays.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And them time the Vybz Kartel a bus and he used to come on early Mondays.
Yeah.
And early Mondays usually attract everybody.
Yeah.
So we have the West Indies cricketers them.
Yeah.
I had the reggae boys them. You know what I mean? And also we have the entertainers them. And Vybz Kartel usually say, yo, Linky, anything you do, I'm going to support you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So from that time, him have the mutual respect. I see the amount of people I'm bringing in, and he must say, yo, nobody never do it at Waterford.
Yeah.
So, I have that little relationship and I respect that we are. Even when I fly out, I'm going to go back to Jamaica for the first time. I would never forget.
Yeah.
I'm a good friend of mine, a former West Indies player, Wavell Hines. My phone ring and I him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, choose some man done foreign and some man link, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to say, yo, DJ, do me that. I think, you know, I say, yo, I'm do up on the studio, man, come link me, cook some fish and you know what I mean? So, then him kind of have the vibes, since he's been incarcerated, I visited him twice.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And we can see the tears of them, tears of joy, especially the first time I go look for him.
Yeah.
If you shake him head about 200 times, like he must have links, I can't believe you come look for me.
Yeah.
And him appreciate that and him love it, and you know, so I just hope say it beat the charge in terms of get the appeal and thing. But growing up around him, he's always a youth where one thing I know him always have a pen and a piece of paper or a book in his pocket. He love write. And him very full of style and card. So him love, like him say that now, Mr. Linky, 1 year, have no fear. I'm say, yo, watch it, man, I'm just steer. I'm just giving back an extra, I'm giving back an extra, I'm just giving back an extra.
Yeah.
So I saw him steer. So he's a jovial person, and him have a whole heap of fun and very, very lyrical.
Yeah.
I'm say lyrical and he meds deep.
You could tell.
Deep,
you know what I mean?
Deep meds, but him go down that part that where the whole gangster thing and get caught up in a certain little vibes and thing, and I don't know what happened, but I just have to wish him all the best. Because again, I don't look at him as Vybz Kartel, a big superstar. Look at him as Vybz Kartel. Adija Power, I grew up with him play ball. I just some look at it and things. So.
No, man, that's big right there, because a lot of people, again, we hear the music, you don't really see them.
Right.
Or get to interact with him. As you said, even the fact that you went to go check him twice, that's a different level of friendship, relationship, and
I know the wickedest thing, Muscle, is that in order to see him, he has to accept your visit.
Yeah.
So the one has to tell who is here to see you.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, I'll do that. Oh, yeah, man, him good. Make him come.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and anybody can go see him like that, because he not really take visit like that.
Yeah.
Only a handful of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big right there. That's another person I definitely like to sit down with. Would be Cartel. Did you actually do an interview with him, or because it's Bridget and you guys?
You know what? I actually never got a chance to do the interview with him, because when I started, as I said, when I started in the whole media thing, he was already locked up.
Okay.
Because he has been locked up for what? 8 years now?
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, he's been locked up for 8 years now. So that's where it is right now. So at that time when he might get locked up, I was just getting into it. But I know if interview quick and fast.
Yeah.
He's a one.
No, that's a big exclusive, especially when you have the relationship from before. So then you guys will be talking in a different zone.
Different vibes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people would like.
Different
they like
vibes,
that exclusive.
Different vibes. And that's the thing there. And a lot of people say they are here about the macho bad man Kartel, and I really know the gimmickal Kartel. You know what I mean? The clown. You know what I mean? So that's the thing there.
No, definitely. I'm looking forward to that one there.
Yeah.
I will be the first subscriber to listen to that one. Yeah, I want to hear that one.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So what's coming up for Links right now? What are you doing right now?
All right now I'm gonna jump on a plane shortly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Chris Gill has his mansion party.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm definitely gonna be there to host that one.
Yeah.
Thursday night we'll be inside Triple Century. I'll be hosting that on the Friday night time house. Whole back of vibes and thing. But as we say, I'm getting into the podcasting.
Yeah.
And I'm kinda back in the lab right now. I restructure and I redefine certain little vibes, you know what I mean? And from a personal standpoint, you're the first one I get an exclusive here.
All right.
Where a lot of people see me and see where I'm coming from in terms of Waterford and the whole media thing, but at 1999, June the 8th, I was working at D&G.
Okay.
And a bottle exploded and flying on my left eye. So I lost sight in my left eye. I had to do an operation and remove my eye.
Listen, had zero
So
idea.
That's why I'm saying I'm giving you the exclusive, my brother. I've never really shared this. I don't even think my boss over there know that. You know, we tell already, right? You know what I mean? So at the exclusive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, be a good myself, make a link, my brother, when I'm done. So that is something that even a couple of friends of mine that he's a manager right now for Talawa, him say, Linky, when I go overseas and I travel and I speak to kids, I use you as my inspiration.
Okay.
Because you could have give up.
Yeah.
You could have feel sorry for yourself. You could never have a stop, you know what I mean? So that is one thing when I tell us that I don't know if I cut from a different cloth, but I use it as a motivation.
100%.
That was a trying time for me because when the accident happened and I lost my eye, when I got out the hospital, I came home to a brochure for a college. I got accepted into a college to play soccer in the States. You know what I mean? So that was a little bit of...
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I had numerous of obstacles coming up to where I'm at right now as a person. Mm-hmm. And me personally feel like I'm not where I want to be, where I need to be in terms of being... Yeah, so it's like when you overcome a lot of obstacles and stuff, it's just that's the hardest part in life is overcoming these obstacles. Yes.
Because they're always going to come throughout your life.
Most definitely. You know what I mean? And that was a big one. Mm-hmm. Knowing that you were born with both eyes.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? One was, and that was one of the most difficult time of my life.
And you would say even, so it was... The eye situation happened first or the leg situation?
The eye.
The eye.
The eye happened in 1999.
Okay.
Working at D&G.
Yeah.
A beer exploded and just flew right in my left eye. And it was so, I would say I'm lucky because the next piece of the bottle flew and hit me on the right side, but it was over the eye. So everything could have been both eyes. You know what I mean? So I have to give God thanks for that.
Yeah. And I guess that period between the injury and recovering was probably one of the most difficult times you could think about.
You know what? At that time, it was very, very honestly, this is what happened. When I went to the hospital and they wanted to do the surgery, the doctor said to me, we could try to save the eye. Yeah. But if you save the eye, it's going to affect your right eye.
Okay.
But if we clean it up and get rid of that eye, the next eye will be good.
Yeah.
And I was like, at that time as a kid, I'm like, yo, me might be the one eye, I'm mad, man. And my mom said, no, mom, I love you, see you, man. Yeah. And then my grandmother said, no, mom, I love it. No, at that time, I don't know. I think my grandma was alive. Yeah, she was, like 99 years. So my grandma's like, no, man, you're my grandson, I love you, man. Yeah. So hearing that from my grandmother came about that reassurance. I'm just saying, you know what, do what you have to do. Yeah. And funny enough, I did that surgery and I will never forget, I did it on the Thursday. Yeah. And I came out on the Friday.
Okay. That was quick.
Right? So the incident happened Tuesday evening, Wednesday, Thursday. I came out Friday. And I had a plaster over my eye for a while. In Portmore, Waterford, in summertime, we had a thing called Corner League. Yeah. Soccer, football.
Okay.
Did you know that the following week I was playing a semi-final game?
The following week? Listen, when you're determined and you know this is me, this is what I'm for, nothing's going to stop you.
Yes, man.
And you still had the patch on while playing.
I was playing with the patch. And at that time, as one of my brethren that said, boy, Linky, I lose on my eye because ever since, this is what he said, ever since you lost your eye, you become more popular. Yeah. The ladies love you more and pay things because at that time I had a good friend of mine living in the States. He would provide me with every color eye patch.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'd have red, orange, pink, black, white, khaki, blue. So it go with all of my outfit. You know what I mean? So, and at that time I started, when I started to wear my eye patch, I started to play ball professionally. Okay. You know what I mean? So people would mark me easily, like, oh, the one eye bandit and everything. So at that time, it will affect me. Yeah. Because, it affect me internally because somebody has your one eye, you never really like that style. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
I wasn't born that way. You know what I mean?
If it was something from the beginning, then it is what it is. But this happened right here.
Unfortunately. You know what I mean? So that happened and it affected me for a minute but I continue to bury all my feelings and my thoughts in football. You know what I mean? I would go all over the place, patch there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Patch there, patch there. When I came to Canada, I used to play my patch. Yeah. And then my cousin said, listen, this is foreign. Yeah. You have way more doctors, I don't think, and don't do that. People market easy. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And taking foolish advice, I take off all of my passion and throw them away.
Yeah.
Started to wear my glasses.
Okay.
Even at the dark, me I wear glasses. You know what I mean? And then I spoke to my wife about it, and she's like, okay, she's gonna do the research, and we found a doctor, and
here we are.
Yep.
I had boss zero idea.
That's why I said I want to give you an exclusive.
Another Entertainment Report podcast exclusive, because I had zero idea. I see you with your glasses on, off, look at you in your face. You could tell there's no difference.
The doctor did a very good job.
Excellent. You know what I mean? Excellent.
And sometimes some things happen in life and you question it, you wonder why, but in this situation, I think Father God knows why this happened to me.
Yeah.
Because a good friend of mine, a female, she got into an altercation with her man.
Okay.
And the bullet, the pebbles of the bullet flew in her eye. And she lost one of her eye too.
Yeah.
But she was on the verge of giving up.
Okay.
So she usually called my phone for advice and support hours in the night, 2-3 o'clock, crying.
Yeah.
So she's gonna give up. She can't live no more.
How could I deal with it?
Exactly. You know what I mean? So if I never lost my eye and been through what I've been through, and I never went through it alone because I had a support system, you know what I mean? So my friends where I grew up with, as I said, we're all about, like, even if we're broke, you don't know, so we're broke.
Yeah.
We're just full exactly. You know what I mean? So I kind of carry that energy there.
Yeah.
Forward, up in my upbringing, coming up into my manhood. And even with my girlfriend, my friend at the time, when she lost her eye, I just gave her that inspiration there.
Because she knew you went through it also.
And it's a good feeling for hear people saying it out of them most links. You inspire me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I could never do what you did. You know what I mean? And to hear people saying that, it was, okay, Linky, you do something right.
Yeah.
Because as you say, you never know.
No, at all.
A lot of people don't know. And I like to keep it that way. What we say, come for the entertainment report. It's only right. We get the general exclusive. Yes, man. Yes,
Thank you so very much. Because again, once you put it out there, you don't know who else is going through something else. They're going to get inspired and all that too. Because one thing a lot of us don't talk about in our community is mental health.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of us, listen, they'll just write you off, oh, mad man, why you acting like that? You have physical health where you go to the gym and you could see, you know. You could see when your brethren put on weight or took off weight or is working out or whatever the case is. But their mind, you never know what's in your mind.
And that's one of the most important things. There's a saying that says the mind is a terrible thing to waste.
100% agreed. Because you would never know what you're really going through. You know what I mean? How to handle it. We'll see you on stage, with the mic, with the celebrities and all this, but we don't really know what's in their head at that time,
Exactly. And there's a lot of, I'm telling you, it takes how would I put it? It takes a lot within myself to overcome certain things.
100% agreed, boss.
You know what I mean? Because that's somebody say, like, you know, say you're battling with, as you say, deep depression, but you deal with it so well because the whole eye situation. But I'm a person where even with losing one of my eye, I would find myself back then. I would look in the mirror, and I would be like sad.
For sure.
I sometimes even want to break down. You know what I mean? And I would catch myself and pick up myself and say, "Yo, Links, how you do? You're alive. It could have worse." You know what I mean? I'm gonna do my things same way, I drive. Back then in Jamaica, I'm gonna do my whole vibes and do my little things. So it started from within myself and the whole support what I have around it in terms of nobody I look at and say, yo, that one yeah boy, yeah, like vibes. You know what I mean? I just have some friend who look at me for know me say, yo, Linky did have 2 eye. Linky did. You know what I mean? If you go into school and playing ball and them thing, them and them know say, yo, well, Linky this. And then you gotta have the odd people them who want to come run some little joke, but before it used to bother me, but no.
No, definitely appreciate that because I think this part in the podcast is probably the most important part because, again, when you open up and you tell your story, there's a gazillion people going through the same exact thing right now, you know. But in their head, it's only them alone.
Right.
There's nobody else they could talk to. Anybody else can't help. So why speak to them? But you know what? Big up yourself on that one.
Most definitely.
I did not expect that one. You know what I mean?
No, I'm going to give you the exclusive because I haven't spoke about it publicly.
Okay.
Never.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You're the first actually really at all. Not even on my show.
Yeah.
I spoke about it. You know what I mean? And besides, say, yo, you know, Muscle.
Yeah.
I'm a brother. I'm a natural love that the famous. So I come in, may sit here and reason.
Yeah.
Reason and all these things because people see Linky Links and see because you know I always a smile, I always a good joke, and it's rough in terms of where I'm from and coming up and everything, because even on the other aspect of it, on a more deeper personal level, where I never knew my father until I was 30.
Okay. Yeah.
And meeting my dad for the first time was me going to New York.
Yeah.
And he greeted me with a handshake.
Yeah.
So you're my youth, I go. And people said to me, say, Linky, how do you deal with your father still knowing that he was alive, not a part of your life, not supporting you or your mother, but yet still you still deal with him? And I said, like, I don't know, probably I cut from a different cloth, but my biggest thing is that I always look at the bigger picture.
100% agreed.
The bigger picture is that why am I going to have up this person not being in my life when I do have life?
Yeah.
And I'm not the worst.
Okay.
If anybody should feel bad, it's him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You missed out.
Exactly. Yeah. And the funniest thing is that I'm in New York, I met him apart, we're going to a restaurant, and a man said to him, say, yo, Ozzy, are you that? Yeah. So I point upon me. Like I say, yo, are you that? So I say, yeah, man, I mean this man. Yeah. And I push him. I say, no. And you, it is me.
Yeah.
You know, this is not you, this is me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? It's still, we didn't reach that level yet, boss.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I could build the thing and take it from there. So, but these are the things that I go through. And 2014 again was a rough year.
Okay.
Because I lose my mother through cancer.
Yeah. Boss, okay, let me stop you here.
Yeah.
Only thing that I can't relate with 100% is losing the eye.
Right.
Not knowing your father till 30. I met my father once when I was 13.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Right. So we gotta have a little understanding for that level, right?
My mom died from cancer when I was 14.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So I understand 110% where you're coming from.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's a different thing. You'll see us out here smiling, motivated, and all this stuff. But you don't know what's in your head, what you've been through, where you're going, and what you really feel all the time.
It's rough. You Believe me, I'm telling you, it is rough. And I'm like, that time, because my mom came here.
Yeah.
She used to visit, and before she died, she was here, and she was getting back sick because she had the cancer in 2005.
Okay.
And I came the first time, and she did the chemo and the surgery, and she beat it, come back good and get back healthy and thing, and it came back.
Yeah.
And seeing her in that time where, even though she walked from here to there, she was out of breath.
Yeah.
Because the water was on her lungs.
I know those ones.
You know what I mean?
To walk with the ear machine and all of those stuff. Trust me, as a kid, I went through all of that.
It was a rough time. And I'm a mama's boy, as I would say. You know what I mean? Like, I was a person where Christmas, my mother gets something.
Yeah.
Valentine's, my mother gets something. Mother's Day, my mother gets something. Her birthday, she gets something.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So, I give her a gift right throughout the year. That's how I'm dealing with my mother. If I make $100, my mother gets 70.
Nothing wrong with it.
You know what I mean? That's how me used to live with my mother. When we were younger, we never really have that close, because I'm more up on my granny side. I was a granny boy.
Okay.
When my granny fly going, my mother kind of, and I'm the oldest of three. So, I kind of take on that role as the more man for the house and responsible certain way. So, losing her at that time, knowing that she's going to go because of the whole cancer. Yeah. I'm telling you, even sometime, I think after she passed May the 13th, and I spent a month or 5 weeks in Jamaica.
Okay.
And I came back up after burying her and thing, and people asked me for host a party. First time I ever see this.
Yeah.
When I'm at the party, I am zoned out, numb.
For sure.
Music I play, everybody I make nice, I'm just...
You're not there.
Yeah, like I was, and I never, like I try to fight it because that's who I am. I try to fight stuff, but that really gave me a reality check. Yeah. Saying that, damn, Links, you really miss somebody, like, it's really affecting.
For real.
Yeah, it is for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So here what you gotta do now. just take care of yourself, because it don't make sense a day, so.
Yeah.
Although them say if you surround yourself in a better vibes, but I was just not there. I was there, but I wasn't there.
Mentally, you weren't there yet.
I wasn't there, I'm telling you. And that was a rough time.
Yeah. No, I appreciate this. Again, sometimes when with the podcast, sometimes we're happy, joy, and then sometimes we get into something serious.
Real.
Where it's 100% real.
Real.
I mean, and right now, this is what you give them, the real.
Real. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said to you. Like, I'm giving you the exclusive.
Yeah, and I appreciate it.
The exclusive.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
The exclusive I get tonight, because I'm going to say entertainment report, Two Line Music, I'm a general.
Yeah.
And I've done numerous of interviews, you know what I mean? Jamaica here, the States, and we just keep it formal and everything and keep it. I was like, nobody never really know the whole eye situation. Yeah. You know what I mean? Kay, you know about the eye situation? Yeah. Me tell you?
She's back here behind the camera. You can't
Somebody
really
else
see her.
Yeah, man. I have a big up Case Fisher too, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. She ride or die for Litz Radio.
Yeah.
I mean,
big her up. She's definitely, I like the media work that she's doing back here now.
You asked her how long she was in there.
Yeah.
And she told you over a year. She's been modest. She's been in it over a year now, because I think last year she came on.
Yeah.
She's over a year now she's in there, so. Yeah. She'll do her thing, you know what I mean? I must say, I have to salute her publicly, behind closed door, in front of her back, behind her back. She's a true supporter of Litz Radio.
I could see that, because just when she walked in, I asked her how long she's been in the business. And then from my seeing the camera, I said, okay, you're serious about what you're doing. Because it's usually, if you're in the business 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, then you'll have that caliber of camera. You being in for a year or so, and that caliber, you're dead serious. Salute. You know
and I want to tell you the funny thing. She's actually she's one of the person that has a show on the radio station.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she's always telling me, Links, we need to get a camera. We need to get a camera.
100%.
And the main fact that because I like to leave people to do them to find themselves.
Yeah.
And the main fact that she actually went out and got her camera.
Yeah.
And she came to the studio a couple of weeks ago, and I saw her just videoing and taping and stuff like that. And I like that. Yeah. The fact that she kind of go do her thing by herself and I do her little thing. That's why, as this side, you know what? I have to bring her here tonight in terms of as a moral support and behind the scenes.
And that's big. It's you have your media personnel, plus she's doing her own thing. We all connect, and that's networking. That's how you grow the brand bigger. You know what I mean? Because even right now, I'll tell you the truth, I'm even looking to expand my team right now.
Right.
Somebody that's doing more or less the video and the editing, the pictures and all that stuff. Then somebody else that's handling all my ads for Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and all that. So that's really the team that we're looking to put together right now. It's media. This is what we do. And now you have places to put your content. One time you just record it and there was you couldn't put it anywhere. You might put it on the internet somewhere or anywhere. But now you have the SoundClouds, the Spotifys, the iTunes, everywhere. There's a lot of places to put your content.
That's what's taking over right now.
Yeah.
That's what's taking over, and especially here in Toronto, where I think there's so much can be done here.
What?
You know what I mean? Because really and truly, in our black community, we don't have that platform where we could say, let's uplift an individual. Let's uplift a muscle. Let's uplift a Linky Links. Let's uplift dancehall divas of Toronto. You know what I mean? Put them on a different level where we support each other. I know that it can be done.
Of course.
Because the Atlanta housewife, the basketball housewife, they are normal people like us. They're human beings like us.
They just got a platform that just happened to work.
Exactly.
And right now, I see a lot of people doing their things. There's you. I came along, Big G, big them up.
Big G, right. G-View,
you know what I mean? There's a couple people doing their things. It's just now we want to explode it now.
Right.
Where it's like a circuit. You know, if you're in the States or even New York in particular, you're doing a media run, especially when it comes to hip hop and stuff.
Right.
You're going to Breakfast Club, you're going to Hot 97, you're going to Big Boy Radio, and you're going to a couple more. That's the circuit. So then now when you come to Toronto and you say, okay, let me go through the circuit.
Right.
We need to build our circuit where, okay, you go through these 4 or 5 people.
Right.
That's where you go through.
Exactly.
Because remember, even if it's the same artist or whoever we're interviewing, everybody's style is different. Right. Everybody's going to have different questions. Everybody's mood is going to be different.
And they have different viewers.
You know what I mean?
Different supporters.
Yeah, we could all interview the same artist. the same within the same 2 days, and get 5 totally different interviews from them.
Exactly.
Because the vibe is different. The energy is different. Okay, this one likes to fool around and Axel. This one is more serious. This one wants to get into the background. This one is only concerned with this. So you got to know where you play and then run with that.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
And I think one of the biggest things is that it's a support.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is a support. And we, as black people, we are perfect example. You're doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. And from when I met you a couple of years ago, you have never once showed me an ounce of bad blood.
No way.
You give me that encouragement. I'm going to feel it. It's natural.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Likewise, myself, where I say, yo, I must not do him thing. What? I have to get podcast. You know what I mean? So I think that's one thing that's lacking. And we as human beings, especially black people, we need to get over that hump.
Yeah.
Where stop things small.
Yeah.
We can do big things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't allow ourselves to stay in a like a box there.
And I get it, because to tell you the truth, it took me about, I would say about 10 years, not even 10 years, I'm lying. The last 3 years, my mind started to shift. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, I couldn't speak to a lot of people because they couldn't understand where my mind was. Yeah, we had a good thing in Malvern Townsend. Yeah, that was cool, you know. We did that for 15 years, but my vision is much more bigger than these 80 square feet that we had. When I was leaving, people looked at me and said, yo, are you crazy?
I remember.
I said, listen, I know what I'm talking about. When I first started to sell music, people looked at me, oh, yeah, mad man. I said, no, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. Took some time and took off. When I had the store in Malvern, people said, oh, yeah, mad man. I said, don't worry. Let me do what I'm doing.
Exactly.
15 years passed. Said, okay, I'm ready to move, ready to do this. Let me do what I'm doing. Everything you do isn't going to work right away. You know?
Right.
But give yourself some time to do what you're doing and support the person. If you're going to support me when everything is good, support when you perceive everything is down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I'll tell you again, we're talking 100% honest on this podcast.
Right.
Where you brought up the honesty, so I'm going to keep it 100.
Right.
From my move from the mall, a lot of people turned their back on me.
Right.
A lot. 100%.
Right.
But you see, there's some supporters that held on even tighter.
Yeah.
Said, you know what? We're rocking with you 100%.
Right.
And that's what you call support. Just support. I know what I'm doing.
Right.
Here, we sat here, Caravana Weekend, had the worst Caravana Weekend. Till our event 2 weeks later, Sands, we had the best ticket sales in the history of the business.
Right.
The history.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right,
let me do what I'm doing.
Right.
When I was visible and everybody could get me, yeah, we're doing great. We built so many connects right there. But it's a different time. Today, I touch more people's lives daily today in an office than I did when I was in the middle of a mall. Daily.
Right.
Because of this phone, this internet, this podcast, and all these stuff that we do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a different vibe.
It's a different vibe.
Once people support, things could happen.
But
you gotta believe.
But even reading up something that I saw you post where growing up, you were telling me that people used to make fun of you and look at you a certain way.
Because you weren't into sports, because you were the sportsman.
Right.
I was the total opposite.
Right.
Sports was not my thing at all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I could just imagine how difficult that was growing up. Because I heard, like, for some reason, somebody's telling me that Links, in Canada, you know, when you got high school, I'm thinking that, like, kids pick on you. It's difficult when you're not quote unquote popular or whatever the case may be. I heard that it's rough out here. So
it's a different vibe. It's a different thing, but it's a thing you learn. Okay. My thing was always this: don't worry, everybody's laughing, picking on today, you know. But you say come tomorrow, which is fast forward 10, 15, 12, 20 years after the fact, it's going to be a different ball game.
Exactly.
So said, so done.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm in control of my destiny right now.
Right, exactly.
Nobody's controlling.
Exactly.
I control it.
And you're a true testimony of not giving up.
You can't, boss.
No, yep.
If you know what we went through to get here,
you
would have no idea.
No, I feel you on that. And that's what this podcast is about, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about keeping it real. 100. Do not give up on your dreams.
Ever.
You know what I mean?
It's actually, it took you to really bring out certain things. Because again, there's certain things I just don't speak about. It's not you're hiding it. It's just I don't speak about it. There's no need to. But we're going in, so let's go in.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, one of my friends said that, Links, you have no idea how much of a influence, how much of a motivator you are by what you do, knowing your situation.
Yeah.
Because I could have dropped dead in terms of, I'm losing my eye and I don't really care about nobody. You know what I mean? Like, I got a scholarship on football. I'm not playing football no more and whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because on another level, where even coming to Canada and being here was a challenge.
Yeah.
Because they are a lot of what peer gangster, gonna fire and all these things. And I decided I'm not going back there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's not you're not trying to live that type of lifestyle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I had to do what I had to do, get married and try to get my papers, whatever. I'm a citizen right now.
Yeah.
I have my own radio show. I have my this and
life
that.
Life is amazing.
You know what I mean? And the number one thing, what I can say, Muslim, I can testify to this, is that even when I just got married and trying to sort out myself and get my papers, is that I used to have a Bible.
Yeah.
I still have it by my bed.
Yeah.
I would read that Bible every single night.
Yeah.
I want to listen to me. I said,
yeah.
I would read that Bible in terms of, I would start at Genesis.
Yeah.
And read like chapter 1 to 5.
Yeah.
Say my prayer and go on bed. The next day, I start from 5 and go. You understand what I said?
Until you finish.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, if nobody out there that is listening or even watching right now that believe that there isn't a God and nobody, there's somebody that's listening and helping us get through life on a day, believe me, there is a superior being upstairs.
There has to be. There has to be.
Put God first in everything.
Yeah.
May I tell you that. Even because we're not perfect, we do look at wrongs and we do look at things here and there, but it's a Father God, is a forgiving God.
If?
Yes,
you know what I mean?
A forgiving God, and for once you believe in it, I know that deep down within you have that cleanse and you have that good heart there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, things are going to happen, man.
Yeah, no, you definitely had an amazing story to tell, because again, what you go through and what you've been through, we know that you're destined to do great things.
Exactly.
You were born with an amazing talent as a footballer.
Right.
You know what I mean? The eyesight went, okay, cool, you could still handle it, but you couldn't go 100%.
Right.
Okay, cool. I left that. I got into media. Now I'm a celebrity host and all this. Clearly, you're made for something great.
Exactly.
Clearly. You know what I mean? One way or another.
Yep.
One way or another, you know. And that's amazing right there. It's inspiration.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I'm not stop, you know. I'm not stop. And like, for me, ever since I got in this country, and I want, like, anybody that's listening to the podcast right now, is that write down whatever you want to achieve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I used to do. Even me and my wife, like in our earlier days, January the 1st, January the 2nd, going into the new year, we'll get a book.
Yeah.
All right, then what we want to achieve for the year.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, this year, I get a car. This year, I want to get that. This year, I'm supposed to pay off the credit card bill. Yeah. This year, I'm supposed to can buy a house. The car payment is supposed to done. I'm supposed to go on a trip.
Yeah.
So I write down these things.
Yeah.
So every month I would have a look on it. I was like, okay, this get done. Check it off.
Proper.
And it's a brilliant feeling.
Yeah.
When you reach October, November, when you look, you see only one thing left on the list.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I said, blouse and skirt at January, right? You know what I mean? So, and it's one advice I can give to anybody that's listening right now, where whatever you want to achieve or what you want to do in life, like, just write it down.
Yeah.
And just put it somewhere you can see it every day, so it's a constant reminder. Yeah. Say, oh shit, all right, I have to get up out of bed today and I forgot to work, you know.
Because this is the goal. This is
what we have to do. You know what I mean? So that is one thing that I use to motivate me. I write down. I like to write stuff down.
Yeah, you're right. You see, that's one of my issues. I plan a lot, but it's always in my head. Yeah. And I mean, my wife, she's the thing there. I used to be like that. I used to be like that. I used to plan, because I'm a person, like, I have a thing that I like to go in the lab. Yeah.
The lab is my brain. So I go in the lab in my brain and I think.
Yeah.
I think, because I have something big coming next year.
Good.
Big.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big coming next year. And I'm in the lab right now. I'm supposed to meet with the people next week.
Okay.
So I'm in the lab and I'm thinking and I'm writing and I'm writing and I'm writing and I'm like, okay. But before, I used to think a lot.
Yeah.
think a lot, but I got this thing where I realized that I started to write down things because I'm a person where football, basketball, I store things in stats.
Yeah. Okay.
So I could tell you LeBron James' first game,
Yeah.
how much points he scored,
Okay.
how much minutes he played.
Yeah.
And I realized that, you know what, Linky, start write these things down.
Yeah.
Can I get all?
Yeah.
You know, I gotta remember everything all the time. So I transitioned that over into my business aspect.
Got you.
And then them other phone thing, you know, you have notepads in there. So I started put stuff in my notepads. And as I became more involved in the whole media thing and the social thing, I realized that, people are calling for book this.
Yeah.
Write it down. So writing stuff down is very important.
100%
Very,
agree.
very important, believe me.
Yeah.
And I think that whole aspect of whatever you want to achieve or whatever you want to get done, just write it down.
Yeah.
Write it down, and when you pray, you just have it. I look upon it and as a prayer.
Yeah.
So you pray over it.
Yeah.
And know so you're moving forward, the blessings are going to flow
Makes
from
sense.
whatever you have right now or whatever goal you want to achieve.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's what me appreciate.
Very, very insightful. This is probably one of my deeper podcasts I've ever done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Very insightful. Because again, you see people, you see them, you have on your DC shirt, your earrings, your sunglasses and all this, but you don't know what's inside your mind.
Right.
And I mean, and that's really what it is. What's inside your mind? How do you achieve your goals? Do you even have goals? What's your plan? You know what I mean? That's where you get to see another side of a person.
Exactly.
A lot of times we see in a party you're saying all type of funny stuff and all that. Yeah, we're enjoying that.
Right.
But we don't really get to see what's in your head.
And whenever you see somebody that is successful, believe me, there's a reason why they're successful. It's not by buck-ups or chat.
No,
There is a reason.
Yeah.
They were doing or they are doing something right
Yeah.
to make them be. You actually did something right to make you are where you are right now.
True.
It's not by a buck-up.
Yeah.
Father God help you, but Father God help you because you were doing something right.
Yeah.
And you have that determination, you have that drive there, and most importantly, you're ambitious.
Yeah.
I want to settle because if I write down 10 things that I want to do for 2018, and by the time I reach September, the 10 of those things are checked off.
You see?
I write down more.
Yeah.
Coming out, settle and say, yo, okay, all right,
Or
then we're good.
you're done. You still have 3 months.
No.
So what could I accomplish in these 3 months right here?
Exactly. So the number one thing that I've learned, especially in life, where business and elevating yourself is concerned, is that one, you don't settle.
Yeah. No.
You know what I mean?
You could remix your plans, you know.
Yeah.
To get to the end goal, but you're not wavering on that goal.
But even in the same breath, whatever you have set yourself out to do, and you accomplish that, there's way more.
Always.
You understand? So if you say to yourself, say, yo, Links, you know, so my wife, I go to Paris.
Yeah.
You go to Paris, you're like, oh, Paris is so beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, I step at Paris.
Yeah.
Next year, you probably want to go to Australia. You probably want to go somewhere. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at elevation
There's
in life.
always more. There's always a next level. There's no end to where you could go.
That's always life. And life is a thing where it has no limits.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Yeah.
You know, it has no limits. And I believe that as a person, impossible is nothing.
No.
Because
doesn't exist.
Exactly. Because all of these people that are celebrities or millionaires, they were born out of a womb like us. They drank water like us, feed like us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some were more privileged.
Yeah.
But in the same breath, at the end of the day, they're human beings like us.
2 hands, 2 feet, a mind, you know what I mean? And try to figure it out.
Yes, man.
Because you could be privileged, but if you can't figure it out, it doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's a very important point where you can be put in a situation, but if your mind
doesn't make sense.
No, it don't make sense. It can't connect.
Yeah.
It can't connect.
All right. Let's get on something a bit lighter here. 2019, 2020. What is it looking for Linky Links?
Wow. Take a sip of our Magnum. All right, so 2019. Let's see what's going on. 2019, I got a couple bookings already for 2019. I got 2 weddings.
Okay.
That I'm going to be emceeing. I have a big project, Muscle.
Yeah.
I'm going to say big project I'm working on. Like,
God.
I'm not living in the city right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm living out the city right now, so I'm working on something big outside of the city.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And as soon as that falls through, you're going to be one of the first person, you know?
Ready.
And I'm definitely going to have you a part of it.
All right, ready. Thank you.
Something big that I'm working on. Where 2019 is concerned, just basically, I have a couple of goals. My birthday is in November.
Okay.
Normally, I like to get my stuff prepared after my birthday.
Yeah.
So I want to be 39 in November.
Okay.
So after 39, I like to write down my 39 life achievements.
Got you.
You know what I mean? So I have a couple of events. I'm going to say I want to do the podcasting. I want to try off the podcast and try to kick it off in October.
Good.
You know what I mean? The bookings, people, or somebody called me the other day and said, Linky, I don't see a lot of flyers.
Yeah.
You know, I some bag of dance, like one time, you know what I mean? And I love dancer.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, I love dancer, but from a business standpoint, it's kind of toxic.
Got you.
You know what I mean? And when me have a business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I have my family for feed. I have my friend them for take care of. I have my people that must surround me and support me for take care of, because I don't like I eat and nobody would do me not eat.
No, it's not going to work.
You know what I mean?
It's not going to work.
Where the business aspect is concerned, where dance is concerned, I kind of take on myself because I don't really like I love talk, but I don't like talk.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
But yeah. Understood 100%.
Yeah, so I don't really like the mix up and the bag of argument and them thing then. So I'm just take on myself from certain little vibes. So that's why I'm not told up on a bag of party like that, because somebody want to book you for host an event, but in the same breath, they might pressure you and say you're not promote.
Yeah.
But when I book a spice or I book a whosoever overseas for host for them event, them a post for them party the week before.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? Yeah. So I love them, but I don't want to get into that entanglements where I'm back and forth over because them think they are stupid things. Yeah. Those are small things, you know what I mean? So from man to pay me a 3 bills, a 3 bills or a 350 ever cost me, I'm a man for vibes or war.
Yeah.
You know what? God bless you and you do your thing. So 2019 I'm just about positive vibes.
Yeah.
Positive energy. You understand what I mean? I say, if you're there on positive vibes, most of me don't want. Yeah. And when me don't want here, I love you same way.
You know.
I love you same way.
But you're not allowed in this space right here.
There's something
only positive vibes in this space.
And there's something there because me as a person growing up, I used to wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Yeah.
So if me a par, anything where you do it affect me, I'm gonna show you, and it really affect me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I've grown to understand that everybody not gonna pray the same way you pray.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even if you do something I don't like and it hurt me, I'm gonna voice my opinion, but I'm not even gonna eat you.
Yeah. Just walk wide. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat you, and at the same breath, if you want to walk wide, I walk wide, but I'm gonna love the same way and just keep it moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just not gonna put myself in a position there for that reach me again.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? I said,
makes sense.
My granny was saying, so once bitten, twice shy.
Yeah.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You understand what I mean? I said, so I just did something there right now. I did the love and I work hard.
All right.
10 days straight now, I reckon.
Yeah.
When I take a day off, I'm left come do the interview today.
Yeah.
And then I drive, go home, go jump on a plane early in the morning.
Yeah, you're making it happen.
Yeah.
You have to listen. I put out a quote card, I think yesterday. I told you, life is hard. Life is hard, you know, boss.
I saw
Don't
it.
give up.
I saw it. Yeah, you like this. Yeah, I like
holding up life.
Yeah, I like that. I saw it.
But don't give up.
No.
You know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard. It's not easy out here. You got to do what you got to do to make things happen. You know what I mean? But it will be good. Let me see. Okay, before I get you out of here, I have a round called the Rapid Facts round.
All right.
I ask you some questions. You give me your answers quick
and fast.
And then we take it from there.
Yep.
But so far, as I said, you've been amazing in this podcast so far. Okay. First question is, are you a late owl or an early bird?
Am I a late owl or
or early bird?
I would say both.
You'd say both. Why?
Because I'll go to bed late and I'll get up early. Like I'm definitely I like to wake up early.
Yeah.
Because I have a saying that says snooze you lose.
Yeah, you get that. You understand.
You know what I mean? And if you want to get nothing done, you have to be. And this is something that I teach my kids from a tender age.
Yeah.
Always stay ahead. So when them asleep, you're up at work.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, so I would say I'm an early bird.
You're an early bird. Okay, what's the wallpaper on your phone?
What's the wallpaper on my phone?
Yeah.
I don't even know that. Yeah. I think it's a picture. My kid? I don't even know.
I hear you.
I don't even know what the wallpaper. What's the wallpaper on my phone? Damn, I don't even know. Probably a picture of me. I don't even know.
All right. What's the last thing you Googled?
I think was it podcasts?
Yeah.
Festival.
Yeah.
I'm lying. The last thing I googled was today was the CPL, the Cricket Premier League in
Yeah.
in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Just
feel
finished.
heavy when it comes to sports. That's your thing. Yeah. Okay. Fast food or home cooking?
Home cook.
Home cook.
Home cook straight. Okay, that's what I love. I realize as I get older,
Yeah.
like I don't like juice.
Yeah.
Water is my food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I like rice.
Yeah.
When I like dumpling.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? I like steamed broccoli.
You're probably the first person I've ever heard say that.
Really?
Besides my wife. I have to almost beg her to make dumpling and stuff. I love dumpling.
Yeah.
I love rice and I love juice.
Yeah. No, I try like is it even with my wife like she's on the same vibes that I'm on.
Yeah.
But I live with my sister.
Yeah.
My sister loves to cook.
Okay.
She'll cook every day.
Yeah.
And she cook stew peas.
Yeah.
She cook curry
Tough
chicken.
food.
Yeah, all these type of things. So
Yeah.
I'm like steamed broccoli, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like vegetable and the little pasta here and there. And I like steamed fish and everything there. So,
Okay.
and chicken breast. But
Yeah. You got me. That when it comes to chicken breast, 100%.
yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
I like the healthy vibes there.
Yeah. Okay, so then would you prefer to cook or you prefer to clean?
Clean.
Clean.
I will cook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
even my wife will say this, like, I tricked her.
Yeah.
My wife said I tricked her. She said this all the time. It's like, Babes, you tricked me.
Yeah.
I said, how? She tell my friend all the time that when I just met my wife, I'm like, yeah, come over, I'll cook for you.
Yeah.
And I'll cook stew chicken and dumpling and all these things, you know,
Yeah.
to get her to come over. She's like, wow, you can cook,
Yeah.
you know? Since we live together,
Yeah.
that went out the window.
Listen, that's not.
No. So
That's not you.
I prefer, but I love to clean. I'm a clean freak.
Yeah. You like your things a certain way.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're a lot on the same page. You know what I mean? Okay, with music now, do you prefer dancehall or more cultural vibes?
You know what? I'm on the cultural side.
Yeah.
And I'm like old school.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Smokey Robinson.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Teddy P.
Yeah. So you like souls?
Yeah, man.
That's your.
Yeah, man. Is that my more? You know, more time I'm driving, I'm not listening to nothing.
Yeah.
But turn off the radio.
Okay.
With a CD.
Yeah.
I just drive.
Yeah.
But in my ear, like some Teddy Prendergast or some Sizzler, some Garnet Silk.
Yes.
Sanchez,
Yes.
my favorite.
Yeah.
I will listen them vibes.
Okay.
And then my virgin now him bring out a nice album, Agent Sasko.
Yeah, man.
I listen that.
Yeah.
Them vibes. I love dancehall, but for listen, and I'm my first choice.
You wouldn't really drive around with it in your car per se, but clearly if you're in a dance, you stop somewhere, it's on the radio, you'll take it
I'm
in.
a feel of vibes,
Yeah.
but some dancehall.
But then that's not really your thing there. Okay. Who's the last person you called or text?
my wife.
Your wife. All right.
Big up wife.
Yeah.
My boss, she went there Canada.
Good. Your last vacation, where was the last place you went?
Wow. Mostly no more travel like.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Where did I go to last? What are we in now? We're in September?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was in New York last month.
Okay.
4 weeks ago. Hosted my high school reunion.
Okay. Yeah, that's big right there.
You know, I'm actually going to Florida in the morning.
Okay.
And then I leave Florida and I go to Jamaica.
Okay. Always on the move.
Always.
You have to stay on the move.
Always.
Okay. What's your hobby? What do you like to do?
Damn. That's a very tough question, my brother. Honestly,
Yeah.
other than being on the radio and talking a lot,
Yeah.
I like to spend time with my kids.
Yeah.
Like I have a daughter, man. Like she just have a soft spot for her.
Yeah.
My daughter, you know what I mean. And then my son, he must have a different vibes. Like I just love spend time with my kids. Like going home, I mean, them chilling, cause I'm hardly home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Traveling, always working.
Yeah, I'm hardly home,
Yeah.
so I love spending time with my kids. That's my number one thing.
Got you. Okay, what song is playing in your car right now?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
'Cause, as I said, when I drive,
Yeah.
I just turn when I go to work in the morning, it's an hour drive.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? And I put my station on G98, which is a pastor preaching from 5 to 6.
Yeah.
So I listen to that every morning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't even think I'm listening. Like, the radio was played.
Yeah.
You know, I hardly listen to
You're just holding a vibe.
Yeah.
All right. When it comes to food, would you say, which one would you prefer? Curry goat or oxtail, and why?
Oh my God. You know, I love curry chicken, so I'm gonna say curry goat. But I'm not a big fan of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really mess. I eat it like once every 3 weeks or so. You know what I mean?
So it's not every night you come home, that's what you have to have.
No. My
You know what I
favorite
mean?
thing is steamed fish.
Yeah.
Steamed fish or beloved lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really a fan, but steamed fish, 100%.
Yeah, I love seafood.
Yeah.
When I eat crab, but
Yeah.
lobster, steamed fish, and calamari.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
you.
I mean that.
All right. What's your favorite song of all times? And artist also of all times?
2 artists, my love. I love Smokey Robinson
Yeah.
and Sanchez.
Okay. Yeah.
Like Sanchez had an album. Never diss the man with the young girl. The one who's got I knew every song on that album. Like track for track for track. Smokey. And then my other favorite was Music Soul Child.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's funny enough that I love Music Soul Child, and he also lost one of his eyes too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
just a vibe.
Yeah, Music Soul Child, Smokey Robinson, Sanchez.
Okay. Favorite song of all times?
Cruising. Yeah,
That's your song.
Cruising.
I hear you. And you know the funny thing with it, whenever I ask people that question in particular, most people for some reason has a hard time answering that question. What's your favorite song of all time? And I mean, when I ask you, just know. And to me, I figured people, you know this, what you like.
Exactly.
And a lot of people, for some reason, they stumble on that question.
Yeah.
Well,
No, man, Cruising is my favorite.
Yeah.
Like, I would listen to Cruising every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
That's you.
Every day.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
One word you say too much.
Brilliant. Okay, one word I say too much.
How did you even come up with your catchphrase here?
Yo, you know, I don't even know, man. Like, it's me, I build up stuff on the spot.
Yeah.
Like, Bridge always tell me, say, Linky, you don't know how talented it is, and you have this thing, boy.
Yeah.
Like, I had this brethren, him say, him not do nickname.
Yeah.
Nobody can give me a nickname.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for him one day and say, yo, your name, big guy.
Yeah.
That now stick, me say, I'm big guy, your name. From that,
That's it.
big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I have a next brethren name, his name is Alim. He's from Trinidad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, yo, Dream, what going?
Yeah.
I say, yo, Dream. Say, yeah, man, Ali in the Dream, man.
Yeah.
You know where you get that from? Say, yeah, the Dream. And funny enough, 2 months ago, he bring him phone to me and show him phone.
Yeah.
He bought a Benz for his wife.
Yeah.
And the license plate says Dream.
Yes.
This is Dream.
You see it, all right?
Yeah.
The vibe. Brilliant.
Yeah, man. So Brilliant is just I don't know, that's my thing.
Yeah.
Like, I just like to build my own thing. Yeah, man.
That's
So,
just you.
always a brilliant.
I hear you. Okay, when it comes to social media, which one is your favorite platform? Whether Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whichever, YouTube, which is your favorite platform and why?
Mostly, where you get them questions from, man? Jesus Christ. You know, I suck at social media. I try to keep it, but I suck because I have so much thing going on, so I try to blend. But one of them that I do mostly, and I will think, is probably WhatsApp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? WhatsApp. Yeah, because I have people all over the world. Because I have a bridging, but they're UK. So when I got to work a morning time, I link me.
Because it's like evening or afternoon.
I have my next bridging at LA.
Yeah.
With a 3 hour behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I said, my next bridging at Antigua.
Yeah.
I'm just messaging while I was saying reach at England. So WhatsApp, I use WhatsApp a lot.
Yeah.
In terms of Facebook, Instagram, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But WhatsApp is more or less
WhatsApp on my thing.
That's your platform that you
WhatsApp
really
on my
like to.
thing. WhatsApp.
Okay, you see, you got through that. Amazing. I liked your answers. They were good. Before we get you out of here, the mic is yours. Anything you want to say, anything you want to leave the people with, anything, it's all yours right now.
Oh. Okay. Swisher. I'm a miserable friend, that man.
Yeah.
I'm a party, that man. Are you up? Really and truly, first and foremost, I have to thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? For actually accepting me to be here, you know what I mean, on the podcast. At what time now?
No, it's after 9.
Yes, so I have a big help actually. We're there for a good minute.
Yeah, man.
Thing, but I want to tell you first and foremost, continue doing what you're doing, my brother. You know what
respect,
I mean?
big boss.
Yes,
you know
man.
what I mean? Respect 100%.
You know the struggles where you are come from, and you know the whatever, you know what I mean? And from one entrepreneur to another entrepreneur, don't give up.
Respect all the way.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of time you go to bed at night time, I'm going to sleep well because things that I would like to run a certain way, I run that way there. And I feel like throwing in a towel and I feel like giving up. So I can tell you that don't give up. On a general, on a worldwide aspect of things where just believe in yourself.
Yeah.
And the number one thing is that I have 2 P's.
Yeah.
Patient and persistent.
You get it. You get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very patient and persistent. And I've realized about especially Canada.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got New York and it's very fast paced. Jamaica fast paced. Canada more.
Yeah.
And with Canada, when you go slow and you make it, I think I go on for you, you're comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that being said, patient, persistent, and the number one out of everything else, be very ambitious.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You get it.
So,
Linky Links, it's been amazing. Again, the depth you went in the podcast, I don't think I've ever really got this deep with anybody before. As I said, we know Linky, we're going to laugh, have a good time and all that. But we took this to a different space.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
When you post this, when you play this podcast now, people are going to be locked in. They want to hear the full interview, what's popping. I know when K-Do are editing, it's going to be, So before I leave, I want to big up the Litz Radio team.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I want to big up Ryan Giggs that was there with me from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have to big up my wife. You know what I mean? We ride or die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She did it from before I having my prostate. She did it from them time. You know what I mean? So if I big up anything I'm going to tell her, she believe in me and she give me the space to do my thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On the other hand, I'm going to big up Taz.
Yeah.
QBS.
Big him up.
What am I say?
Yeah.
If I call Taz and tell Taz I'm going to print 5 flyers or 500 flyers, he say 100 cards, I'm going to say 5 bills, I say okay, it's 250.
Yeah.
So if I big up Taz.
Yeah.
Sandra Silburn.
100% again.
Big up Sandra Silburn. You know what I mean? The lady where she's more on the prim and proper
Yeah.
style. Yeah, that's what I mean. When me I come with the streets, it's like, no, Linky. This is what you have to do. This is how you should speak. This is what you should say. This is how you should come across. And the good thing about me is that I'm always a good listener. I listen. So I have to big up Sandra Silburn. Also, a former member of Litz Radio was J.A. Nursing, Michelle.
Yes. Another good one too.
Yeah, I have to big her up too. You know? I mean, although she's no longer a part of Litz Radio, I have to big her up too because she helped us out a great. She helped us out like so much.
Yeah.
I have a big up Michelle, you know what I mean? Also have a big up Chippy.
Yep. Military.
You know I mean? Military. Chippy has been there from the start.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I have a big up Chippy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I have a big up my dupes, right? So
Yeah.
Kay Swisher. She has been a literator for a year.
Yeah.
Ride or die. Me and her amount meet, I will cuss like everybody else, you know what I mean? So, but they are.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we tell her, yo, you're not going to win. Yeah.
You're the first person that actually came here with your own media person with them. You know what I mean?
And I told her short notice and thing, you know what I mean? So I'm going to big her up. And she never really hear my studies yet, but she's a real Litz Radio fan. People cuss her and tell her, say, yo, whatever, and I get PR, blah, blah, blah. But she's not about the money.
Yeah.
She's about
experience.
The experience, and she have that natural zest of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She like to meet people and she like to socialize and shit. That, you know what I mean? So, I have a big her up. Kay Swisher, all of me a cuss. I have somebody that are rough and I have a big girl, you know what I mean? Yeah, see me?
Yeah.
Only for love for boss. Yeah, man, so she's one of the real ones in terms of Litz Radio. You see me? I say,
Okay.
and last but not least, the people that want support Linky Links.
Get it.
What I say?
You get it.
It support Linky Links and Litz Radio. And like I was on the Steely Bashment boat ride the other day.
Okay.
And this lady just, my God, the washroom lady just pulled me. She's like, you don't remember me? And I said, no. She's like, years ago, you and Colin Roach brought Jagabee.
Okay. Yeah.
And I said, yeah, you bring Jagabee. You and Colin Roach. I mean, Jagabee was friend. I mean, Jagabee, you come in Jagabee and I was there at the hotel.
Okay.
And she's like, Links, I know you don't remember me, but I've seen you grow. That time you weren't who you are right now.
Yeah.
And I've seen you grow. I'm not a stalker.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, it's exactly what she said to me. She's like, I'm not a stalker.
Yeah.
Because a lot of time I want to get into your inbox and message you and let you know what's good. And I decide, say, I've seen you face to face. I'm going to tell you right now, Linky, like, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, okay. She's like, you don't remember? I was like, no, I don't remember you. And I'm going to read what she said right now.
Okay.
It's right here. See there?
Wow. Yeah.
She's like, greetings. Hope all is well. We spoke briefly yesterday on the boat about the first meeting I encountered with you years ago. I watched you build yourself, career straight into favorite word. It's a brilliant look. They say words are powerful. Mm-hmm. Your brilliant has evolved into brilliance. I admire that sincerely. You will definitely continue to be the host for the most. Please, I am not a stalker to be up in your DM. Few kind words is what I wanted to share just for you. The fact that I've met you years ago, we both don't attend the same places. I said to myself, whenever or wherever I see you, I will let you know. Give you some positive feedback. Keep it up. You and your family have a best week. Peace.
You see that? You see that?
Yep.
Once you touch lives like that, it's a totally different ballgame.
Yes, man.
Totally different. You remember her name?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
God, what is it that these people that they use Instagram names, but it's not really actually their name.
Yeah.
But her Instagram name is, I don't even know how to pronounce this. Avery. Yeah.
Big girl.
Avery, yeah.
You know what I mean? Words of encouragement. Because sometimes, a lot of times, you don't know the lives that you're touching. You just think you're just going through and doing your thing.
Exactly.
But a lot of people are always watching.
They're watching.
Always.
That's Sandra Silber's favorite quote. Linky, always, they're watching. Always watching.
Always. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Take it from me. So, okay, give the people them your handles where you can find you on social media, the radio station, all that stuff before we get out of here.
Listen, you can find me at Linky Links 20. You know what I mean? On Instagram, Dwayne Links on Facebook. Email me at linkylinks20@gmail.com, or you could find me at litzradio6gmail.com, or litzradio on Instagram, or you could call me at 647 Yeah, but must big of yourself.
Yeah.
The whole entertainment report family, the whole 2 line because
Linky.
Kick out them teeth.
Yeah, brilliant.
Brilliant, yeah.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant.
That was brilliant.
You know what I mean? Definitely enjoyed it. All right. As I said, it's Muscle for Two Line Music Hut Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out. This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.